Welcome to Dodger Stadium. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Towing the slab in today's game, Bobby Miller. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
The pitch. Jordan Westburg in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and deals. That one misses. Full count now. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jordan Westburg.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Brendan Donovan stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Miller picks to first, and they got him.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
Two down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A. and towing the slab, it's Sonny Gray. What do we need to know here?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Josh Lowe stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Gray, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And strike 2.
1 and 2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball,
Now
2
1 and
strikes.
2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Way high there. And now it's 3 and 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And it's 1 and 1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Bounced up the middle. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing on the board for the Dodgers in the first. We're back on the show from Chavez Ravine in a few. No score. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Nolan Gorman. And a pitch. Just missed. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
There's a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
That one missed. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's Nolan Arenado. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first, and they get Arenado for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Jack Peterson. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning going.
pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt in the air right field. Low makes a nice running catch. So one left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. A wind and a pitch.
Well, Boo, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his second MVP. It's just so darn cute.
In there at the knees.
Ohtani's dog is so popular now, the U.S. ambassador to Japan gave Decoy a fake visa as a present during a visit with Shohei. His passport and control info were listed as MVP pup and good boy. Tell you what, Decoy is living the dream.
And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses there. Full count now. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. Nootbaar drop step going back. Gone. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 1-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Adolis Garcia steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one catches the corner for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Right through there for a strike. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second.
3-2.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
Miller back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Kepler, 33 years old, and he was born in Germany. Fly ball down the line. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That's outside. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. Slider misses outside. Two outs.
Yes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
The Cards trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Joey Gallo. The line of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. Now the third baseman, Trey Sweeney. Inside, just missed. In the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15. Josh.
So the batting order turns over at the plate. Josh Lowe. He's 0 for 1. And that one off the outside edge.
1-0.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lars Nootbaar. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
0-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lowe has it sized up. Nabs it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Slap the other way, foul. One down, base is empty. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
On the ground. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Fly to left his first time. Breaking ball inside.
1 ball.
1-0. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And here is Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
The line to kick the pitch. In the air, right side. And that's a fair ball. Taylor races for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Mookie now. Grounded out his first time up. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses, and that's ball 2. Turns and fires to Betts. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And a swing and a miss.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Taylor stands at second with no outs. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round.
Now batting. The
Shohei
designated hitter,
Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei.
He's already homered in this game.
Ohtani.
Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Now a check swing, but he held up. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. And that's too high, ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting. Left fielder. Adolis.
So up next, Adolis Garcia.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Fought off foul. Two on, 1 out. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Outside low, and a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. So they work around the leadoff double. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. And here it comes. Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Cards being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
This one in the air, center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 4, John.
Jack Peterson stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one at triple digits. The Cardinals down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side. Taylor throws to first in time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Flied to right his first time. That's a little bit low. Right through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings through that one.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Oh, he throws it away.
Now he's in there. He's safe.
But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. Man at first. Now Max Kepler. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that's in for a strike. Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground, right side. Taylor whips it to first, and that is the inning. The Cards leave 1, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and up to the plate is Will Smith. The pitch. That one fouled off. And a pitch. And that's outside.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
And a 2-1 on the way. That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
A little bit high, maybe. 3-2 now. This one smoked out to left. Peterson makes the grab. And they get the out on Smith. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Joey Gallo. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here in L.A. and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
And he deals. Now a fly ball to right center. Low. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Jordan Westburg next up for the Cardinals. A strikeout and a walk. Late with the swing there. Westburg measures 6 feet 2 inches. 27 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Gallo, and there's 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm. 32nd appearance. Trey Sweeney steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
There's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
The pitch. Clips the corner. That's strike one. That one missing inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And another ball. And a pitch. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Low. In the box again. Takes a strike. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Tanner Banks, the left-hander, up and throwing. Tate, a right-hander, loosening up as well. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The pitch.
That's a ball. 1 and 2.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Taylor at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And now the lefty down the line. Long run, tracks it down. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Miller back to work. That misses off the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips up and throwing. Garcia getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now 1-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one a little bit high.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
No outs. Runner at first. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. There's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a bouncer. throws to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
So the tying run at second. Out front and foul to the left side. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Struck him out looking. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And now Jack Peterson right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
With the tying run at second, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Line drive, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Goldie up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Garcia going back, and he brings it into the warning track. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Tate.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tate.
Here's Mookie to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here comes a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And the right-hander deals. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Righty delivers. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Out to short, Westburg. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand batter waits. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2.
Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 straight.
Two outs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. Third home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So they bring on the veteran, Tanner Banks.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1.
Ball.
2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom of the 7th. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Next offering is outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. And this is inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Evan Phillips.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Now batting Max Kepler. The Redbirds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Ball one on a pitch inside. Action in the pen down there. Jose Leclerc, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. And the righty deals. Bounce to the right side. Taylor has it, throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The Cards trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the eighth. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 11.
So the lineup flips over. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Westburg. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And here it comes. Way out front for strike 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs. To the right side, Taylor gathers and throws to first. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, JoJo Romero.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
The wind and the pitch. In there at the knees. Strike
No ball.
1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Oh, and 2 now. And ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strike.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air out to center. Should have this one. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
And next for LA, Trey Sweeney. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings through that. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. And the 0-2. That's inside. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the top of the lineup, Josh Lowe steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And now the lefty. 0-1 there. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Leclerc.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The pitch. Donovan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Now a chance for Nolan Gorman. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Donovan gets his lead at first with nobody out. So now 1-2. And another ball. And a pitch. That one missed. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball four, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
That's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Leclerc measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
The left fielder, number 4, Jock.
2 on with 1 out. Jock Peterson getting ready to hit. Inside, just missed. Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
With the tying run at the plate, you're at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
And it's 2-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's their last chance in this one. Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. They're down to their final strike.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Leclerc is just one strike away. And another ball.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
Tying run at the plate. Strike three, got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000.